Yo, what's up? How you guys doing? Y'all already know what's up. Y'all know who this be. It's be that guy, real. Host of the 313 Live Show, Detroit's Royce podcast show. Finna go on here in a minute and go get beautified, but I had to come on this morning and kick it with a couple of y'all, my people, my family. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't got subscribers over here and we ain't got no goddamn fans over here. Everybody over here is family. And one love to the whole entire 313 Live Show family. Y'all are the best. I want to, what's up, family? How you doing, man? What's up, Ace? How you doing? What's up, Jess B? All is well my way. Let me say this, y'all. Good morning, Gino. We have to invest in ourselves, people. And when I say we need to invest in ourselves, this isn't no black issue. This ain't no white issue. This is a minority issue. All cultures. Black people. The first thing, what is the first thing that you and I are taught? As a black person, what is the first thing you're taught? Anybody know as a black person, what is the first thing that we are taught about our history and ourselves? You know what I'm saying? Nope, not get a job. That ain't the first thing we taught. That's one of the things that we're taught. The first thing that we're taught is that we were slaves. It's the first thing we're taught. The very first thing about our culture is we were slaves. It don't take us back further before slavery and tell you that we were all kings and queens. It don't tell you that. It started off as you were a slave. Okay? So I'm not going to, but where I'm going with this, I'm not trying to give nobody no excuse, you know what I'm saying, for the shit that they do. You know what I'm saying? Of the fucked up shit that a lot of us may do, right? I'm not finna give you no pass on that. Because we were taught that we were slaves. Okay. When do we shake that mentality level of, oh, we were slaves? That's something that we have to shake. Because we are so much more better than that. We have to learn how to invest in our future and invest in our children's future and invest in our children's children's future. Let me tell you what I do. The 313 Live Show, I am a registered LLC. I take 10% off of everything I make from YouTube, 10% off of everything I make off of my merchandise, and I set that in a side account for my grandchildren. And that's to give them, so when they get grown, old enough, they have something. You know what I'm saying? Most 18-year-olds, you got to go back and look at yourself included. What did you have to look forward to when you turned 18? Nothing. Nothing. A lot of us dropped out of school. A lot of us graduated, didn't even go to college. But we have nothing. What did your kids have? Did you have for your kids when your kids turned 18? Nothing. Okay? So, this is where my money, 10% of everything I earn, goes into the account for my grandchildren. Because when they turn 18, could they be able to look forward to something? So, okay, well, I got this money coming. I can use this money to help pay for my college. Or use this money to put towards some of my expenses for college. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, now Ace, you say you just graduated, 19 years old. Did your mother, your father, anybody have any money set aside for you when you turn 18? Anybody have any money set aside for you to look forward to when you turn 18? And I'm not downing you. I'm not downing nobody in the family. Just asking a question. That's it. Was there anything set aside for you? What's up, Andy? There you go. So now I'm quite sure that from the time you were born, right? The time you was born, right? If your parents would have just took 10%, you know what I'm saying? 10% of everything they made and put it in an account for you. When you turn 18, you would have had a couple $100,000, or you would have been up there in close to $100,000. And that would have helped you out along your way as you turned to 19. This is all I'm saying. Okay. Let me talk to my black women. My women, period. But mainly my black women. I would never disrespect you. I would never call you a bitch or a hoe. I would not belittle you. If anything, I would try to uplift you and tell you this is what you need to do. Okay. This guy just said women more thugs than men. Okay. You got women and you got females. So you may have saying that females are more thugs than dudes are. Women, y'all spend in 2016, women spent $10 billion on fucking hair weave. It's 2016. 2016 spent $10 billion on some fucking hair that ain't even your hair. If all the women around the world in America took that $10 billion and invested that shit, put it in a big pot together, you could have opened up at least 3 colleges. You could have opened up really much more than that. I'm just saying 3. Could have opened up 3 colleges and sent some people to school. Now, I was always taught that the children are our future. And if we don't start teaching our children, we're going to be fucked up as when we get older. Okay. We talk about the 3 colleges or all came together, opened their own weave shop. No, fuck the open up the weave shop. You could have did the colleges and opened up the weave shops, right? You could have even open your own beauty supply. But we talking about, let's stop being selfish for a minute, right? Let's stop being selfish. Can I suggest we all read the book called Capitalism, Nigger? Yes, we can. I'm gonna say this. Another thing I'm gonna say, because let's see. I've gotten a lot of emails, and I'm not gonna, you got white America and you got white America with the 3 Ks. I've received emails from people out of white America trying to give me advice on how to get my videos up and how to get the subscribers up. The first thing they told me, you got to do like Tommy Sotomayor, Mayor, or whatever his name is. You got to do like him, bro. You got to start attacking the black women. The word in the email was attacking the black women. Attacking the black women. If I have to get notoriety and likes and subs for that shit, I don't want you watching my videos because I would never tear down a black woman. Now, Tommy Sotomayor, or Mayor, or whatever his name is, I don't like his method and what he does. I don't agree with how he does what he says, what he does. And I don't agree with a lot of shit he says. But let's just be 100% and let's be honest. He makes valid points on certain situations. But I would never do that. I would never do that. I live in Detroit, motherfucking Michigan. And it's so much raunchy shit that I see on with the women in Detroit and outside of Detroit. But I would not talk about that and belittle them women to gain notoriety. This is something I wouldn't do. I've never done it and I'm not going to start now. I don't give a fuck if it takes me 10 years to get 1 million subs. I'm fine with that. If I have to sell out and sell my soul or whatever to do that, then I'm not going to do that. I'm just not going to do it. Personally, I'm not that guy. I'm not your guy. I'm not the guy that's going to lie and tell you what you want to hear. I'm not him. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I do. Now, the next man can do that shit or the next woman can do it, but that guy real won't do it. So, the moral of the story today as I come on here, people, I tell you, start investing in your kids. You know what I'm saying? And that's shit. They teach females, and I've already seen. You know what? Like I said, the first thing that we're taught about ourselves is that we were slaves. When I go on Mac and Crane and I see Mac and Crane over there and those old gentlemen and those young gentlemen are just standing around over there, that's all they motherfucking know. That's all they know is that community. So they're not trying to leave that community because they scared. They scared to live. Okay, if you like Mac and Crane, down there in that area is one of the most fucked up areas in Detroit. The most they might pay in rent down there is maybe $400-500 a month. Not even that much. Okay. You get people to get comfortable. Well, shit. All I got to pay is $300-400 a month rent. And I ain't got to work that hard. Well, shit, I'll stay here the rest of my life. But they won't go down further down into the Grosse Points, the East English Villages, the Rosedale Parks, all those other good communities where they would have to pay $800-900 a month rent to live. So they're looking like, wow, you think I'm going to go pay $900, an extra $600 a month, when all I could do is pay $300 down here and I'm living? A lot of people's comfortable with their living situations. A lot of people is comfortable because they're uneducated and don't know any better. I tell everybody like this. If you cannot get the learning experience from home, you know what I'm saying? You cannot get that learning experience from at home, right? Go outside of your home and get it. It's out there. There's somebody out there that will always be willing to teach you that you can learn from. Now I don't. This is I may people may disagree with me when I say this, but the first person that holds an impression on us, right, is our mothers. It's our mothers, people. The first impression. I don't care if your daddy live in the house. I don't care if your uncle live in the house. But the closest person you to as a kid that you're close to as a kid is your mother. So you watching everything your mama doing. You watching everything your mama saying. You just watching everything, right? You know what I'm saying? This is the thing. We gotta, as men, we gotta step up and show our sons and our daughters how to become more of a man and more of a woman. Don't glamorize the latest rapper out here shaking, got the video vixens shaking their ass in the videos, popping bottles in the videos and all that dumb shit. That's temporarily shit. Temporary. Invest in yourself, people. And you know what? Let me tell you something. I've had so many naysayers, right? Say, oh, real. Why become a business? Why do it? Because we are scared. A lot of us is scared because we don't feel that we're gonna make it. But you know what? If you don't make it, you still try because it's yours. Let me show you something. You see that? That shit is mine. That's mine. I own that. I own that name. I own that logo. I own that. That's mine. So down the line, if I had to leave something to my grandkids, that's theirs. That's their legacy. It's my legacy. You know what I'm saying? That's mine. You invest in yourself. Ain't nobody gonna invest in you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta invest into yourself because no one's really gonna invest into you, right? So I goes out, right? Because I wanted to be the best that I can be in this podcast game, right? And then when I took it to another level and started doing YouTube, right? What did I do? I'm going to show you what I did. I went out and bought some of the best equipment for myself. You know what I'm saying? The best cameras, you know, that money can buy. You know what I'm saying? All of that shit is mine. I'm going to make money with it. It takes money to make money, people. So if you are afraid to make money, spend money on yourself, don't look to make no motherfucking money. You got to jump out that window. It's not going to always be a safety net. If you got to jump out of a 10-story building. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to always be a safety net there. So when you jump out, you're going to bust your ass maybe the first time. You keep jumping out, you're going to bust your ass. But eventually, there's going to be that safety net there. You feel what I'm saying? When I went into the podcast business, went into that, the first thing I found out was, okay, people was going to the studio and paying money. I added all that shit up and said, well, damn, I'm going to spend this a month in the studio? This is what it turns out to a year. Fuck that. I'm not doing that. I was always taught from the street gang, you cut the middleman out and you go at it yourself, right? So I always cut the middleman out. So what I do? When they got the mixing board, when they got all the microphones, and the laptops and everything. So I'm investing into myself and I'm invested. For those of you who know, you see the studio in the basement that I do the video shoot and the picture shoots in. So I'm well invested in myself that I can keep everything, you know what I'm saying? And you did the right thing, Kenneth C. Williams. You bought your own equipment, and that's a smart thing. So one of my partners Went on and bought a gold chain, right? I'm not knocking him. That's his thing. That's his prerogative, right? He said, well, I bought this gold chain because it holds value. So if I'm broke, I can go pawn this gold chain. I hung my head. It's like, who told you that? Jewelry does not hold value. Once you walk out the door with that shit, that jewelry has done depreciated about 5 or 10 times. So what was the point of even buying it? But hey, that's his thing. And I love that brother. I'm not upset with him for doing what he felt that he wanted to do for himself to shine. But shine later, nigga. Shine later. Invest in yourself. That's the lesson for the day. Shine later. Invest in yourself first. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can tell you. Hands the fuck down. So, remember, people, the first thing we were taught is we were slaves. The first person that holds the most impression over us is our mothers. Even though your father may be in the household, mama holds the first impression over you. When daddy at work, who you at home with all day? When you coming up? Mama. When daddy hanging out on the street, who you at home with? Mama. So that's the person that got the first impressions over you. I want to wrap this video up. I just want to come in and kick it with y'all and just drop some jewels on y'all. Because I got to go to the barbershop and get dead up. I was trying to call you to investigate that Pimp C death. I still think they killed. Hey, hit me up, partner. Give me a call in a couple hours, and we'll chop it up, fam. Hey, it's always a pleasure talking to the family. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Open black business to friends. You know what? Let them laugh, man. Let them laugh. I had people laugh at me over almost 2 years ago when I started my podcast show. Look at me now. Look at me now. Those same niggas that I was trying to get to invest $20 with me, right? Trying to invest money with me today, and I won't accept it. Like, nah, nigga, I'm good. I'm good. See, the thing is, let me tell you this, people, and how white America does it. White America and white America, they both do it. When they got a business idea, they got their own money. But they don't want to spend their money. They want to spend your money. So that's where the investments come in at, right? And then when you don't invest with them, then they spend their own money. And then they come out and succeed. And then everybody want to come in, invest now. That's how the game go. Real talk. The game is funny like that. It's real funny, people. But family, I love y'all. Have a blessed morning. I'm out of here. I got some things I got to do. Real talk. Anybody want to reach out to me? Y'all know the number. Hit me up. Give me a call or email me. Drop your number, and I'll hit you up. I'm gonna talk. I'll call everybody today. That's what I'm gonna do. Monday is call everybody day. That's what I'm gonna start doing on Mondays. Cause I ain't got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Well, we Pac soldiers. Peace. Hey, yeah, most definitely. We all Pac soldiers. You know what I'm saying? And the same shit that I'm telling you, Pac probably would tell it to you. It ain't no probably. He would tell it to you, but he would tell it to you 10 times harder. You know what I'm saying? And with a little bit more knowledge behind it. Invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? So to keep his dream alive, what we do, he speak through us. Tell us what we should be doing, how to Do iron people, this is funny because I'm about to go home after a long day at work. I'm glad it's funny for you, brother. Glad you think it's funny. But it's reality. It's straight reality. You know what I'm saying? Peace and love to everybody. Real, I want to open up a barbershop. You know what? I'm going to tell you like this. Open up you a barbershop, brother. And the best way to do it is that I know of, or people personally that own barbershops, have you a great location. The location is very important. Make sure all your barbers are licensed barbers. Make sure all your barbers have their own clientele. Because when you go into, what's the first thing? When you go into a new barbershop in the community, right? If you see this barbershop and it's always empty, you're not trying to go in that motherfucker because it's empty. But when you see a motherfucking barbershop jam-packed, always packed and got business, you're going to always want to go in that motherfucker. You feel me? Always want to go in there. Because you saying these niggas is doing something right. So that's why it's important to always have barbers that have clientele. Like when you go to a stylist shop, beauty salon, that bitch is always jam-packed. And women follow the jam-packed. Real talk. That bitch is jam-packed. And every other female want to go in there because it's jam-packed. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you this. And these are the words of the late, great Tupac Shakur. Everything you do it for the women. The women is going to be your biggest customers, not the men. Not the men. The women is going to be your biggest supporters. Now, out of all my 313 Live Show t-shirts and hats I've sold, I've had a great deal of men who bought my t-shirts and hats. But the biggest sale and shipment today of my t-shirts come from women. That is no lie. They come from the women. You know what I'm saying? So everything you do it for the women. That's no lie. You do it for the women. If you open up a barbershop, make it cozy. Make it a cozy barbershop. Make a spot where the women can go sit down and watch TV at. You know what I'm saying? Because in the barbershop, men have men talk in the barbershop. So make an area where the women can go at and relax. Have a bottle of water there for them. You know what I'm saying? Have coffee there for them. You know what I'm saying? Because when you make a woman feel good at your place of business, I don't give a fuck if it's at a dog fight, and you make that woman feel good, them women is going to go tell 10 of their friends, and they're going to bring those 10 friends back and say, yo, this is a great business to go. You know what I'm saying? And this is real talk. When you see women put people up on shit, dudes, haters. And I'm not talking about none of my brothers and down to none of my brothers. But a lot of black men and other men of color are haters. Okay? Men will be like, yeah, this nigga got a good business, but fuck him. I ain't finna tell nobody about this nigga shit. I ain't finna ride his dick. You know what I'm saying? Because another nigga be like, man, get off that nigga's dick, man. Why you talking about this nigga's shit like that, man? Get off his dick. And all you doing is giving him a compliment and saying, wow, that brother got a great business, but then you got a soft ass salty nigga like, man, get off his dick, man. Why you on his dick? Women don't do that shit. So that's why I tell anybody, whatever you do that shit for the women. Hands down. Even though the business may be for men, but you make that motherfucker female friendly. First thing first, make sure your motherfucking business smell good. Make sure of that. Fresh air, fresh scents. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to always keep the women coming back. Keep your appearance looking good, smelling good. It's going to always keep the women coming back. Real talk. Seriously. Now, people, all of my enemies love their kids. People, thank y'all for coming in and watching. I got to bounce. I appreciate the love and the support. Thank you for being a part of the 313 Live family. I'm out.